Welcome to Sally Melodies classroom, where we learn basic music. Minor scales, lesson 6, and today we shall look at the major scales and their relative minors. Minor scales are not 100% independent. They are supported by major scales. In short, we are saying that when you are composing a song, you cannot use the minor scales only. In between, those minor scales or minor chords must be supported by the major chords. Each minor scale has a relative major. It has a relative major. And in the next lesson, we shall see how the major scales relate to the minor scales, just as we have said that they are not 100% independent. So, in other words, you find that maybe when you look at a major scale, maybe the scale of C, on the other side, you find that A minor is the relative of the C major. To get minor scales, there are two formulas. So you use the major scales for you to get the minor scales. And that is why we are saying they are not independent. They depend on the major scales. The first formula is you start from the sixth of the major scale. You write your major scale here. You write your major scale from C to C, and then you look at the sixth. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You take this sixth, and then you come and drop it here. You make the scale. So you will find that in the major scale of C, the tonic was C. Your tonic was C, and that is your Do. But when you come to the relative minor, which is A, you will find that this is La. Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La. You start from La. You bring this La here, and you make your scale. So you will find that it is either C major or A minor. C major or A minor. So here, your tonic will be La. But when you go to the other side of the major scales, your tonic will be Do. Remember we said tonic is the first note of the scale. So this is our tonic. Remember we did the degrees of scales, and we also did technical names of the chords. So this is your tonic. When it comes to the major scale, it's a Do. When it comes to the minor scale, it's a La. There is also another formula of getting the minor scales from the major scales. Counting a third of the major scale going backwards. You write your major scale, and then you take this C, or either this one, and then you count a third backwards. So this is C, B, A. C, B, A. You go backwards 3 steps or 3 notes or a third. Then you come and take that A, and then you place it here. So these two methods are recommended and they are allowed so that you can make work easier. So once we do that, I think we can be able to do the rest of the scales in the next lesson. Thank you very much for joining this class. See you in the next class.